Check 1, 2. Hello, students. It's Mr. Goyette. I'm going live to you from YouTube. Some of you joined me this morning for our usual 10 o'clock Zoom session. Thank you for doing so. We are getting in those documents for the new enrollments for the summer. Thank you for doing that and getting those over to me, including the proof of residency and the signing the master agreement. We went over this morning the Pequot War. We talked a little bit about the launch today that was scrubbed earlier, the SpaceX Dragon launch that was canceled. And we also did a short exercise this morning, quizzes on the aforementioned Pequot War. Thought I'd pass this one on to you. This one is from Dickens. This is Little Dorrit. Just a quick passage. Since we are doing paperwork and dealing with COVID and the combination of state directives and local directives and finding our way during this awkward time of COVID-19. So this is chapter 10 in Little Dorrit by Charles Dickens, containing the wholesale science of government. Just a few paragraphs. The Circumlocution Office was, as everybody knows without being told, the most important department under government. No public business of any kind could possibly be done at any time without the acquaintance of the Circumlocution Office. Its finger was in the largest public pie and in the smallest public tart. It was equally impossible to do the plainest right or undo the plainest wrong without the expressed authority of the Circumlocution Office. If another gunpowder plot had been discovered half an hour before the lighting of the match, nobody would have been justified in saving the Parliament until there had been a half score of boards, half a bushel of minutes, several stacks of official memoranda, and a family vault full of ungrammatical correspondence on the part of the Circumlocution Office. This glorious establishment had been early in the field, when the one sublime principle involving the difficult art of governing a country was first distinctly revealed to statesmen. It had been foremost to study that bright revelation and to carry its shining influence through the whole of the official proceedings. Whatever was required to be done, the Circumlocution Office was beforehand with all the public departments in the art of perceiving how not to do it. Through this delicate perception, through the tact with which it invariably seized it, and through the genius with which it always acted on it, the Circumlocution Office had risen overtop all the public departments, and the public condition had risen to be what it was. So Dickens with his, this was a book that George Bernard Shaw called more seditious in terms of encouraging him to be more of a socialist than Das Kapital. But what's funny about it is it has as many libertarian and Republican viewpoints that many people would agree with nowadays. It's a complex work of spanning pretty much all of the political spectra you could discuss there. Anyway, interesting stuff. Come and join me tomorrow morning, usual time, 10 o'clock. If you haven't gotten in those documents yet, please do so. If you have any questions about any of your courses, please let me know. Thanks again for being great about participating online, because I know we have to substitute our in-class work for what I'm doing right now, interacting with you virtually. So I appreciate all of you checking in each day, joining us in those Zooms, and that's part of your participation grade. If you're doing those things, you're getting A's and B's. If you're not, your grade's going to slip. So yeah, that's your job in school right now, is to make your way and participate a couple times a week in a forum such as this to engage your teacher and your fellow students. If we can do that well, make the best of us, that's great. Reach out if you're having trouble with the online format and you need help moving forward in your classes. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 10 o'clock.